how many times he's been here, but it's a long time since he's had a Belgian to cheer on this deep in the tournament. Eric Claris was the last Belgian to reach the quarterfinals. That was back in 2003.
41.
I said Fitton fancies it. Well, Jackie feels it. Are we about to have the first maximum?
140.
Not quite.
Lakeside quarterfinals by royal appointment, seemingly today. Darrell's taken the first leg against the darts, and he's in the box seat in this second leg as well. Treble 15 will leave tops. Double 14 instead.
117. Get to require 117.
To break back and hit the highest check out of the tournament so far.
96.
We reckon, mostly because we like the poetry of it, that the high checkout will stay at 167 as Fitton hits double 14.
Darrell Fitton. Third leg is Gert to throw first. Game on.
The high checkout of 167 by Glenn Durrant was hit in the very first leg of the tournament.
100.
Want to be a massive boost for Darrell, the start that he has made, not just the scoring but the finishing as well. You talked about all those mixed doubles against Pip Blackwell in the second round, but hitting 2 of his first 3
39.
will be a massive fillip for him. You might just sense that this could be his day.
Playing for the right to meet either Scott Waits or Danny Noppert.
140.
There he is, right on cue in the semi-finals. Those two play this evening. Noppert's been pretty tasty this week, hasn't he?
And he dropped 2 legs last night in beating his compatriot Richard Veenstra.
55.
Yeah, just unable to get the consistency together at the moment, following a ton 40 with a 55.
Darrell's
not in a position to take advantage of that. Real hush in the auditorium. The majority of those in tonight sense that
140.
this afternoon's game could be one that goes a long, long way. DeVos has set himself up with a perfect opportunity to get his first leg on the board here. 6 starts at 66.
Jackie will be on his feet if he takes this out. 2 darts at double 18. He's in the game.
To the third leg, Gert DeVos. Fourth leg is Darrell Fitton.
Right back in the groove, Darrell Fitton.
140.
Little shake of the head, but it's a good start. Throwing for the first set here, Fitton. The 10th seed this year. He has been seeded as high as 4. 5 on a couple of occasions.
100.
Most recently in 2014 when he lost in round 1.
$140.
Nothing between the two players after 6 starts of a leg that, if Fitton can claim, will give him a 1-0 lead. And he's going the right way about it.
140.
Knocking on the door of the maximum. That's 4 times he's missed with his last out so far, but he's on a finish And under not much pressure. Treble 17 for the bullseye if he wants to go that way. With De Vos back on 220. It's academic now.
53.
There's a rueful shake of the head from Gert De Vos.
79.
Excellent third dart.
Family requires 68.
He is expressive, isn't he? When he misses darts especially. 2 darts at double 4 for the set for Fitton. 1 at double 2.
64.
You wouldn't expect that those will be costly misses, but De Vos might be able to punish him here. 141. His highest check out of the week's a 136. And again, the facial expression says it all with that first dart that missed its target by some distance. And Fitton back looking at double 2.
Doesn't want to get into a rut of missing doubles again. He hit that twice yesterday, but not today.
Gert, you require 96.
Suddenly an opportunity for Belgium.
This is for De Vos to break back. Now, which way is he going to go? Double 18. Oh, he's going to go treble 16, is he? I think that was where he was aiming for.
84. Darryl, you require 4.
Darryl again looking at double 2.
Yeah, there aren't any options for this. It has to be that red bit.
Game shot.
Finally.
First set. Darryl Fitton.
I bet the butterflies were going. After 5 missed darts for the set, but they weren't
Second
costly.
set. First leg is Darryl to throw first. Game on.
First blood Fitton. First of 5 sets, remember, through to the semi-finals. And each set is the first of 3 legs.
60.
It's the third set that Gert De Vos has lost this week. He lost a couple in the last round against Scott Mitchell. The one thing that Darryl Fitton was able to do was break the De Vos throw. And that has been a rarity this week. He'd held his throw in each of the last 16 legs in which he'd had the darts prior to the first leg of this match. That's another psychological blow that Fitton will have taken. Not only that 1-set lead, but a set against the darts as well. It's been an excellent start for the man from Stockport.
121.
Struggling to hold here, though.
59.
Hasn't hit a treble yet, this leg.
He's not quite finding his range with those
58.
cover shots at the moment, Gert. Big advantage for him, though, in this leg as he tries to break the Fitton throw.
Well, Fitton has found trebles now, but the
38.
wrong ones.
$104. $77. Gert, you require 78.
For an early break in the second set. Treble 18 for double 12. 20 in tops. Just his second dart at a double.
38.
And his first miss. Shouldn't be costly.
Darryl back on 2-2-2 after the delight of taking that first set against the darts. Just hasn't got going in this second one so far.
95. Gert, you require 40. Game shot, and the first leg, Gert De Vos.
And there's the break back from Gert De Vos.
Second leg is Gert to throw first. Game on.
So he has the advantage now in this second set.
So we obviously do have a royal enclosure here at Lakeside, and there's a best hat contest just like there is at Royal Ascot, and there's an early favourite.
99.
That's absolutely magnificent.
Last year's set, wasn't it?
56.
The amount of work that has gone into that.
$81.
Darryl Still to get going in this second set. That's better.
I tell you what, though,
96.
I would like to see that hat at Royal Ascot in June. Is this the first maximum of our quarter-final so far?
120.
Not far away.
Needs to apply some pressure here, Darryl. Needs another treble on the cover shot, and he's got one.
137. Gert, you require 101.
But he's 101 for DeVos for a 2-0 lead in the second. 4 will leave tops. Tops it is.
Game shot.
Excellent finish. First three-figure check out of the match. 101 for Gert DeVos. And he's 2 up in the second.
$96.
Well, we mentioned Darryl struggling in his second round win, but Gert DeVos has been
69.
pretty consistent on those doubles all week. 75% today. He's missed just the one at double top in the last leg, or the last leg but one. And 46%
60.
is his tournament checkout percentage, which is frankly excellent.
And none of the darts that have been thrown at doubles today and have missed have been important misses.
60.
All the legs that we've seen so far, the first player to a double has gone on to win the leg.
Yet to have a leg in which both players have had a dart at a double.
140.
Away from Norwich down to Frimley Green, but they've made it. Three trebles.
66.
Only 66. Darryl Fitton again with an appreciable advantage, an advantage that is being extended all the time
140.
here.
It's the 5th time that he's missed a maximum with the final dart.
59. Darryl, you require 65.
He won't care as long as he takes this out. Tops he wants.
Game
Tops
shot
he
and the
gets.
third leg. Darryl Fitton. Fourth leg is Gert to throw first. Game on.
Excellent leg from the Dazzler after 2 that he would be prepared to admit were indifferent at the start of this set.
140.
But DeVos so good holding his throw. He's dropped it only 3 times all week. Fitton to stay in this set and to keep the overall lead intact
96.
has to break the DeVos throw here.
$93.
Quarter-finals day for the men at Lakeside. Semi-finals day for the women. It's a hot ticket.
42.
They're settling in for the long haul. The Flintstones.
$96. 140.
Neither player on a finish yet. Another treble really helps DeVos.
82.
He'll be favourite though, coming back with 90 for the set. Fitton to pressure that. He's not doing that at the moment.
59. Gert, you require 90.
Treble 19 for double 16 now, having missed the bullseye for tops. He'll be back,
30.
probably.
Darryl, you require 164.
If ever there was a time for a 164, it was there for Darryl. The hard work of winning
89.
that first set against the darts might be
60.
about to be undone here. Tops for DeVos for 1-1.
Game shot, and the second
Sneaks it in the
set.
corner.
Gert de Vos.
And Gert de Vos ties it up at 1 apiece, breaking back against the Fitton throw in the second set. As the Dazzler leaves the stage, he's seen his lead evaporate. It's 1 apiece.
A great start from the Dazzler, but de Vos is equal to the task at the moment. The little Belgian's still very much in this match. So intriguing, so many people here. The stage is set for the continuation of this brilliant quarter-final. Come back soon. Well, Darryl Fitton's last quarter-final win here at Lakeside came in a decider against Scott Waits back in 2009. Is this destined to be just as hard? Well, the early signs are that de Vos is up for the battle. Let's rejoin your commentators.
Cheers, Rob. On the agenda, potentially, of course, is a repeat of that 2009 quarter-final. Fitton against Waits then, a quarter-final, could be a semi-final this year. 1-1 the scoreline.
Third set, first leg. It's Gert to throw first. Game on.
And both sets, strangely for a match involving de Vos, have gone against the darts. So de Vos with the advantage of the throw at the start of this third set.
120.
Has made it past the second round hurdle this year for the first time in 6 attempts, Gert de Vos. That doesn't sound like a great record.
43.
Mitigating circumstances, though, when you consider he's been eliminated by the winner in 4 of the last 5 years. He's kissed Waits, Mitchell and Waits again.
140.
It'll be a huge weight off his shoulders that he has got past the second round stage.
96.
I think he was beginning to believe himself that he was just that guy that wins a match and loses a match every year on the Lakeside stage. So his victory 4-2 against Scott
86.
Mitchell on Wednesday night, that would have meant the world to him. Wednesday afternoon, excuse me. Wednesday night he got his darts back, having lost them for about 4 or 5 hours.
140. Gert, you require 155.
Right, he's got 6 darts here at 155 for the first leg of the third set. Big
97.
treble with that third dart again. Losing 58, now back on 222.
Unusually for a match involving Darryl Fitton and Gert de Vos, we haven't had a maximum, and
140. Gert, you require 58.
that run continues.
58 then for de Vos. Single 14, leaves tops.
Game shot and the first leg. Gert de Vos. Second leg, it's Darryl throwing first.
Bit of relief in that celebration, I think, from Gert de Vos, because having missed the big 18 with the first dart, he only had 1 dart, had a double rather than the 2 that he should have had, but it wasn't a costly error.
And still we wait for a leg in which both players have a dart at a double.
41.
So far, whoever's been on to a finish first has won the leg.
.97.
And DeVos's finishing has been nothing short of outstanding. .71%, 5 out of 7 today. And throughout the week, in fact, 30 out of 64 is almost 50%, 47%.
60.
Very difficult to beat a man who finishes like that.
.60.
And who's averaging in the early to mid-90s.
The player in this match have quite hit the numbers that
140.
they would have hoped for. Daryl's average consistent with where it's been for the first 2 matches so far. DeVos has averaged in the 90s for both of his games, but they're both around the 87-88 mark at the moment. 104 check out here for Fitton then. What a good first start. Single 12. Double 16 for a 104.
88.
Could be under pressure when he comes back, you know, Daryl Fitton. Could be under big pressure.
140. W requires 16.
Double 4. Oh, an opening for Gert DeVos.
Gertrude requires 60.
This is a big moment. He should have 2 darts at it. First time both players have had darts at a double all match.
Game short. And
DeVos makes Fitton pay for those 4 missed darts at a double.
Third leg, it's Gert to throw first. Game on.
So 5 of the last 6 legs now after a slow start to the match is the Belgian.
.140.
Belgian contingent really enjoying this. They've never had one of their compatriots in the semi-finals of the Lakeside World Championships. Well, Fitton's got something to say about it.
140.
Replies that 140 in kind.
.98.
With the darts for the set, DeVos.
.30.
There's never a time for a 30, but that wasn't it.
133.
If you're going for double 15.
I don't think we've seen a double 15 all week. I don't think I've commentated on one all week anyway. I'll take your point, Pass.
58. Gertrude require 130.
Set point then for Gert DeVos. Time's on his side. Fitton on 2.73.
56. .100.
74 then
74.
for Gert DeVos for a 2nd set in a row. Treble 14. Single 20. Oh, he's missed it.
34.
Time's still on his side.
It's a couple of recent occasions, though, that he's just not been able to set up the dart at a double by missing the wrong single.
40. Gertrude require 40.
Should be all right with it, though. He's only missed it twice in 7 attempts. Make that 3 times in 8.
Darryl, you require 133.
And the door is slightly ajar here for Darryl Fitton. 133.
Gert, you require 5.
Single 1 leaves double 2. Oh, he's bust again. He's missed the single.
You require 52.
Very, very sloppy, and suddenly this is a chance for Darryl Fitton. Tops he wants. That was daylight robbery.
Third leg. Darryl Fitton.
And Darryl Fitton loves it.
Fourth leg, it's Darryl to throw first. Game on.
He needs to put that leg in a bag over his shoulder with swag written on it. And how about that? To start the next leg, our first maximum of this match.
Well, Gert de Vos, talk about blowing an opportunity. Should have been 2 on up by now. That's 4 perfect darts so for Darryl. 5 at the start of this leg. Hello. He's done it before, not here, but he has done it before, twice on television.
27 years
135.
since this great darting venue last saw a perfect leg of darts. That one's in. Unlucky. Unlucky, Darryl.
109.
Valiant attempt. 7 perfect darts. Still in line for a 10-dart leg.
Darryl, you require 32.
Double 8.
Game shot.
He'll have to make do with an 11-darter. 9-darter looked on for a while.
It's Gert to throw first. Game on.
But what a good leg of darts from Darryl Fitton.
And in the context of the match, having nicked that third leg,
16.
dominated the fourth, all of a sudden, this sets up for grabs. De Vos missed 3 darts for the set.
82.
He then missed big 1. He should have had 2 more darts for the set. And he might just be feeling
21.
things aren't going his way, the Belgian. If only.
That was the dart that missed, the 8th of the leg. Just going too far south of that treble 19, which he hits this time. But there's been a discernible momentum shift. A couple of them in the match. Fitton's great start and De Vos replying well. But all of a sudden, Darryl's in a really good position to take this set and have a 2-1 lead. And De Vos missing those set darts. As you say, Vassos, it was 3, should have been more. Can he fill it up again?
108.
There's another maximum from Darryl Fitton.
Darryl, you require 147.
So 147 for a 2-1 lead.
He will
be back. Love a maximum here.
He'll take that to pressure.
100.
The 100 for the set. Maybe tops here. Didn't quite commit
60.
to it.
Gert, you require 80.
Well, this is for the set.
Tops for a 2-1 lead for DeVos.
40.
Shade away.
Darryl, you require 40.
He's hit double top twice today. Hasn't missed a dart at it yet. Could have been 2-1 down a moment ago. This to go 2-1 up. Double 10. Big moment.
Game shot and the third set. Darryl Fitton.
Well, he's the one that got away for Gert de Vos. But Foxy is on the run. Darryl Fitton has the lead.
Fourth set, first leg. It's Darryl to throw first. Game on.
And it's a lead that looked extremely unlikely 5 or 6 minutes ago. What an engaging game we've got here.
Terrific, isn't it?
60.
And the good news is, still a way to go. First of 5 sets, there'll be another break after this set. That's his first of this contest.
97.
180 to start the leg. Can he do what Fitton did a few minutes ago and put another 180 in after it? No, he can't. And what Gert has to do now is come back from a set down. He did it twice against Scott Mitchell to win 4-2. He lost sets 1 and 3 in that match. He's lost sets 1 and 3 in this match as well. But there's a little snarl from Darryl, who you sense is in the mood.
Justin van der Houw here, he almost hit a 9-darter. He came 6 out of 9 perfect darts, or 5 out of 9.
6, yeah.
80.
The youth world champion and the next big name in darts. I think most commentators and experts agree.
100.
Your 2 commentators on this match, incidentally, don't agree on who's going to win it. We won't say who thinks who's going to win, but it is one of those matches. It's tough to call.
26. Darryl, you require 144.
Treble 18 he looks at with the first start. That leaves 90. And another treble, so double 18. What a good way this would be to go for 144.
126.
Having hit 2 trebles, he couldn't hit the double.
158.
Now DeVos hoping for the spectacular on 158. He needs another treble 20. Now double 19. 158 for Gert de Vos. What a check out that is. And if he needed another little swing in momentum just to get things going back his way, then he's done it in style with a break of throw at the start of the 4th set and a 158 checkout.
It's funny what momentum does in a game of darts, isn't it? Suddenly he can't miss, DeVos.
100.
A 158 checkout and a 180 to start this leg. 6 perfect darts from DeVos. That one less than perfect.
45.
A 158 checkout. But that after Darryl had been about 4 millimeters away from a 144 checkout himself.
58.
But all 3 sets so far have gone against the darts. And DeVos has set it up that this one might as well now, having already achieved the break.
39.
But after those 6 perfect darts, he's followed them with a 45 and a 39.
97.
He's not really taking advantage, though, Darryl Fitton, having been broken in the last leg. Needs to break DeVos if he's going to win this set.
140.
And that's better from the Belgian.
$86. Gert, you require 97.
Well, he picked up 158 with ease. What can he do with 97? Treble 18 would leave double 12. Double single 20.
57. Darryl, you require 160.
8 20s required in 3 darts, please. Not to be. So 2 20s
50.
in 1 dart
Gert, you require 40.
for a 2-0 lead in this set.
Double 10. Double 5.
35. Darryl, you require 110.
To nick another one. Treble for double 18. So Gert de Vos, last time he went for big one with 5 required, he missed it.
Gert, you require 5.
Landed in the 18 last time. The shot for the single 1. He's managed that part. Double 2. Double 1.
Game shot and the second leg. Gert de Vos.
Tell you what, that was a big dart.
Third leg, it's Darryl to throw first. Game on. $93.
He knows it.
Well, Darryl jokes that double 1 is his favourite double on the board in such a self-deprecating manner that's typical of the man. He says his finishing isn't great, so he has a lot of practice at double 1. I know the feeling. The difference between the two of us is he's joking and I'm not.
And about 20 darts a leg.
Oh, I'd settle for 20.
$41.
Darryl's 7th quarter-final on the Lakeside stage. He beat Robert Thornton in 2005 and Scott Waits in 2009. He'll be good. De Vos in 2017 to add to that. His most recent quarter-final was a couple of years ago. He lost to Glenn Durrant. He's also been beaten in quarter-finals in the past by Andy Ford and Mark Webster. Wesley Harms as well. 170 here. Treble 20. This will take the roof off.
145.
Worth at least a share of £5,000 had that gone in for the biggest check out of the week. Glenn Durrant's 167 stays in pole position for now at least. Look at that for a nonchalant 180, throwing them away almost.
25.
Oh dear, he's hit double 9 when he meant to hit single 9, so single 3, double 2, just 1 dart at a double now.
21.
Set point, de Vos.
Gert, you require 100.
100 required to level the match. Treble in double 16? Yes, double 16.
Game
oh, yes.
shot and the 4th set.
Very nicely done. A big shake of the fist from Gert de Vos. Jackie loves it. Darryl Fitton less so. He's already walked off stage. We're all square. First to 5 through to the semi-finals. It's 2 apiece.
What a couple of sets. The Dazzler within 2 of a 9-darter, and courtesy of a 158 checkout, de Vos got the break. We are all square. This is an absolutely brilliant match here. Live on 4. It will continue after the break. All square between the Dazzler and the Belgian Fox. 2 sets apiece. Quick change now in the comms box. It's the darts equivalent of new balls, please, from tennis. Paul Nicholson, the man alongside Jim Proudfoot.
Cheers, Rob. 2-2, perfectly set. Just a reminder that the second round matches, or the quarter-final, should I say, are the best of 9 sets. So it's the first to 5 who will make it through to the semis.
Fifth set, first leg. It's Gert to throw first. Hang on.
2-2 then, Paul. Who's the happier at this stage? That man?
DeVos for me, absolutely. I think he was a bit shell-shocked after set 3. Should have won it. Darrell came roaring back, had the crowd on his side, and since then DeVos really has been able to regroup and get himself on course to really get back in front.
Well, he's got this reputation of being hard to beat. Like Chumbawamba gets knocked down and he gets back up again. Twice he's had to come from behind in this match. Still waiting for the first set of the match to go with the darts. Darrell finding his range around the treble.
180!
You can see as a player as well, it's incredibly frustrating when you don't hold your own set. You just feel like you're batting your head against a brick wall.
96.
And it just makes the task a lot harder.
$134.
Darrell's average in this match is nearly 91. That's his best of the tournament so far. It was 85 and 88 in the first 2 matches. Double 16 here for another break of throw.
48.
He's got 20 more than Darrell needed. A different route, perhaps. He has got the options of 16s here. That makes it very difficult. 77. I think he was in 2 minds, Jim.
44.
I thought he was looking at treble 20, then he changed his mind for treble 16. Cost him.
Double 8 then. No
Game
problem.
shot, and the first leg, Darrell Fitton. Second leg, it's Darrell to throw first. Game on.
DeVos hasn't really been able to keep up that 98 average from the first game, has he?
Well, Darrell's having his best match of the tournament at the moment in terms of the scoring. Gert's having his worst. It was, as you say, 98 against Ray Smith, 92 against Scott Mitchell.
100.
88 today. His checkout's not quite as... Oh, it is an improvement. I beg your pardon, improvement for Gert. And for Darrell as well. Gert's finishing 50% today.
60.
His frustration that he's missed some big ones. 3 set darts in the third amongst those misses.
It's one of those things about set format that
96.
you've almost got a situation where you're going to have match-type darts on many occasions. Set darts are so huge, it's... in set format itself, it's just really, really hard to master.
96.
What tricks have you found when playing in set format? What do you do differently to if you're playing match play?
83.
Your throw is just so important. We've mentioned that we haven't had a set on throw, but for me it was always just try and get out of the blocks. And then when you get a set dart, just make sure you feel comfortable.
81.
The sets where you are 2-0 up and lose 3-2 are the ones that really, really hurt. But on the flip side, if you're Darrell Fitton in set 3, you've been 2-0 down, it's almost written off. You're like a superhero as soon as you win it. Saying the other day, you can potentially win more legs than your opponent in set format and still lose. It doesn't happen in match play. I think you've got to be focused from the start and be able to refocus in different situations.
Single 17 will leave tops now for DeVos to break back straight away.
42.
Potential game changer here for Darrell. Treble 18 will be the target, I think. Oh, and he's gone this conventional route. 4 for tops. You can see plenty of it. Oh, yes, we love that. And so do the crowd.
Darrell Fitton. Third leg is Kurt throwing first.
Could be looking at another set against the throw.
104 checkout, Darrell's best of the day.
42.
So far at least. And a significantly timed one as well. Giving him a break of throw. Overall in this set, he's held
95.
the advantage. So, not a broken back.
It's almost the exact opposite of set 3, where DeVos was 2-0 in front.
100.
So now, DeVos has got to do to Fitton what he did to him in set 3. If he can manage to do that, that will show an incredible amount of mental strength.
34. If
DeVos does lose this match, he'll probably think that the person or reason for his darts going missing for a while was a bit of a jinx. I've met a few Belgian dart players on my team and they're all a little bit superstitious.
140.
Never let your darts out of your sight. That's good advice.
To 26.
Hasn't found his rhythm or his form or the big numbers since coming back from that latest break. DeVos.
140.
Puts Darrell in a position to take advantage here.
Darrell's got this by the scruff of the neck. It's entirely up to him to finish it off now.
99.
Starts from 92.
92.
Is a very nice position to be in. Treble 20 would be the target. What a peach that is. Double 16 for the set. Just above that. Just over the flight.
76.
Very close.
Forty-three epitomises DeVos' set, really. Double 8 then for a 3-2 lead for Darrell Fitton. This is 5th set dart.
8.
And he's gone in the single.
Gert, you require 151.
Treble 19 for DeVos. That leaves 94. That treble 18 would have left tops. If he'd have hit that, it would have been a real killer. But Fitton is coming back for double 4 to close off this set.
Double 2. Oh, he's just got it, snuck it in.
Darrell Fitton.
The 8th time of asking. Darrell Fitton wins the set. That was nervous, it was tense, absolutely crucial. Immense bottle, just to nail that at the last time of asking.
That was very edgy. You could just tell from the first start of double 2, he threw it a little bit quick. And it was one of those, just go in. It did. And the celebration told the story. But now, can Darrell Fitton hold his throw in this set and go 2 sets in front and 1 away from the semis.
$140.
He senses he's getting closer. 8 years since he was last in the semi-finals. Finds himself 2 sets away from a place in the last 4.
81.
Competition he's graced so wonderfully over so many years. Is this going to be the year for Daryl Fitton?
140.
He's a better player than his record, you know, Jim. He really is. Incredible talent. Has got titles, stuff he can be really proud of. I know we say that you don't really deserve titles unless you win them for yourself, but Daryl's one of those guys who maybe should have won a couple more big titles.
$140.
I say that tentatively because we've come through a plethora of talent over the last few years, and it's just getting harder and harder and harder.
140.
Still excellent pressure applied on Gert de Vos's 81. Double 12. Double 6.
75.
That was an opportunity to take a leg against the darts to try and break back. Big 96 here for Daryl.
That little shake of the head on the double 12 might be the ammunition that Fitton needs. He needed a little bit more.
56.
So a reprieve for de Vos on a tricky shot. Straight for it. Double 3. Is he good enough to see off the bed? Now it's even less. Got to go to the right because of the way his darts stand up. Got to try and go over the top of the second dart. He's got about a third of the bed to aim at.
No score.
Not good enough on this occasion.
Daryl, you require 40.
From one end of the board to the other. Tops for Daryl Fitton. Double 10. Double 5. Well, both men having a little bit of trouble around the doubles.
You require 6.
You hit it this time. Further away. This is why people don't like double 3.
No score. Daryl, you require 10.
It's going to go 2 double 4. Smart play, I think, from Fitton here.
So just crawled out for a moment. And he's bust.
No score.
And he's not happy at all.
Gert, you require 6.
Does he go double 2 here, or does he just go double 3 again? 6 darts, he's had a double 3. Hasn't come particularly close.
Game shot, and the first leg, Gert de Vos.
That could be a pivotal leg.
Second leg, it's
Could
Gert
well
to
be.
throw first.
Did you notice the little squint of de Vos before he went for that double 3, as if to say, I just want to bring it closer to myself, just focus in on it. And that was a really good first aggressive dart.
$24. $134.
2 excellent cover shots. But Darryl knows he's got work to do. The advantage that he's built up in getting that 3-2 lead, potentially dissipating with de Vos taking another
96.
throw. Another leg against the throw. The first leg of this 6th set. If we can hold it from here, we're going into effectively a best of 3 set match.
97. $40. 3.
Look at that little squint. It's very, very small, but it's something that Dutch and Belgian players do. Namely, Benito van der Pas does it before every single throw. Just a way of refocusing your eyes and having a really sharp target. Seems to have got him going after hitting that one. Lovely 180, but Fitton's in control of this leg.
Triple 20 will leave ball. De Vos back on 158, but he has hit 158 in this match already. He's not going to hit it this time, so Darrell will be back. 72 and a chance to break back straight away.
60.
Well, if 138 from 1983 was the Keith Deller, the 158 is definitely the Scotty Dog Mitchell. Double 8 for Fitton. Oh, yes, it's right there.
Darrell Fitton.
This could be an interesting set now.
Third leg, it's Darrell to throw first. Game on.
Neither player holding their throw at the beginning of set number 6. It bears repeating just how good De Vos has been with the darts in his hand through this tournament. He lost the first 2 legs of the week against Raymond Smith when he had the darts, and then didn't lose another one all the way through until the start of this match. 16 in a row he held. But Darrell Fitton is taking the darts back off him with regularity here. That was broken more times than he hasn't, Darrell.
5 legs held for De Vos out of 11 legs.
134.
45% hold record is not great. But then again, if you look at the other side of it, Darrell Fitton's only held 5 times out of 10. It's one of the reasons why this match is so entertaining, because it seems like the advantage of throw really isn't a big advantage.
That's for his 5th of the match.
180.
Takes him down to a finish. Great reply from De Vos, but 130 here for Fitton.
Single 20 or a treble would have given him a really good opportunity to take this leg. Now he needs
50.
Misses from De Vos.
You require 87.
Treble 17 it is. It's a lovely first dart. Double 18. Double 9. Important dart, and he gets it. Knows the importance of that one. Is that another break of throw? Must be going for some sort of record here.
Game on.
There you go. Both players have only held 5 times out of 11.
100.
The significance in this 6th set is that all 3 legs going against the darts. A De Vos hold here, and it's back to 3-3, and all square again.
Easier said than done, Jim.
140.
Average-wise, I think Fitton has maintained his tournament average a little better. De Vos has come back towards Fitton, and that's why this is a close match. I think if De Vos was playing the game that he played in the first round,
140.
I think Darrell Fitton will be seeing De Vos in the distance.
Well, another opportunity to hold. Might be passed up. 2 ton 40s from Fitton. Brilliant response to the frustration of the previous leg.
57.
And he's on a checkout. May still not be after this visit.
96.
not.
Darryl, you require 164.
We've seen 3 of these already this week. A nice one from Ryan Joyce against Martin Adams. Dave Cameron had one, and we had a
94.
game concluding 164 from Danny Noppert last night. Fitton is not going to join that club yet. He will come back, and if he can close this out, we'll have the biggest leg of the match so far.
22. Darryl, you require 70.
Double 8.
$54.
Again, having time in hand possibly didn't do him any favours there, Darryl. He's still going to be back.
And some of the darts that we've seen missed the doubles in this match. DeVos has just got to give himself a chance.
Darryl, you require 16.
This is not a given. It looks simple. It's far from that, though. To the 4.
12.
And if only Fred DeVos had actually hit something bigger in the last visit, this will be a lot more makeable.
It's coming down instead here. Treble 19 was his target with the first dart.
88.
He's had some real trouble hitting the Barney Rubbles. Can he do it here? Double 1. Oh, it's a big dart. He loves double 1. He told us that. He's had enough practice, he said, and he hits it when he needs his old friend the most.
He was teasing DeVos.
5th leg, it's Darryl to throw first. Hang on.
He did say, didn't he, that he does like double 1. But under that kind of pressure, you've really got to love a double. 2-2 in this absolutely key 6th set. Are we going to be level? Are we going to have a 2-set gap
57.
for Fitton? If it goes by the way of the phone book, it's going to be level, because this is Darryl Fitton's throw.
The last 5 legs that we've seen have all gone against the darts. Trip to the madhouse for Darryl Fitton, hitting his double 1, but this is the biggest leg of the match so far. It's the difference between a 4-2 lead, or the players going off the stage all square at 3-3.
140
apiece.
Good response from Fitton after that questionable first visit, but it does depend on the response from DeVos, which was decent.
$96.
Darryl Fitton is saying in his mind right now, just a 43 or something. That's exactly what he's hit.
43.
Now that gives Fitton a really good chance. Sticking a 140 here, or a 134. He'll be cock-a-hoop with that.
134.
Brilliant visit from Darryl Fitton. And he's given himself an outstanding opportunity now of extending the overall lead in the match to 4-2.
118. Darryl, you require
Finishing's
74.
been a little bit shaky. What will it be here? Double 16 for a 2-set advantage. He's done it.
Short and the 6th set. Darryl Fitton.
His finishing doesn't let him down there. He hits double 16, the biggest single dart of the match so far. And as the players lead the stage, Darryl Fitton leads 4-2, and he's only one more set away from his 3rd semi-final, but his first in 8 years. Fitton 4, DeVos 2.
How key that leg of darts may be. Fitton now within 1 of the semi-finals. DeVos has it all to do. Daryl Fitton now just one set away from his first appearance in the semis since 2009. Can he close this one out, or will DeVos mount a massive comeback? Let's rejoin Jim and Paul.
Well, the man with one of the best darts walk-ons is not one step beyond, he's 2 steps beyond Gert DeVos at the moment. 1 step away. Can he get over the line? This has been a long break, but he's been in good form. He won the World Trophy in this last year, his 2nd victory in a major, the biggest win of his career to date, and he's brought the form back to the Lakeside for 2017.
7th set, first leg. It's Gert to throw first. Game on.
Well, when Daryl comes out, it's usually a little bit of madness. One of the telling factors in that last set was a little bit of madhouse.
60.
I can't think of too many crueler ways for Daryl Fitton to get beaten if he goes out from here. 4-2 up.
Smooth. Smooth, I like
100.
A case of Cruella DeVos rather than Cruella DeVille.
it. Even better.
95.
But you only get what you deserve. And in this game, it's been a tale of not holding your throw.
$97. $100.
You mentioned earlier, Jim, that Eric Claris was the last person to make the quarterfinals at Lakeside for the Belgians. Great player.
97.
One of the real icons of Belgian darts, along with Leo Lawrence, and obviously the modern influx of Belgian dart players. There are so many of them now.
140. $133.
Another excellent visit from Daryl Fitton. DeVos under no misapprehensions about the size of the task facing him here. And again, that little head-clearing shake
38.
speaks volumes.
Daryl requires 74.
74 for another big, big step. Single 20 leaves tops. It's tops for a break.
Game shot and the first leg.
That
Daryl Fitton
was as good a dart as you will see all week.
Game on.
That's the equivalent of a Lionel Messi free kick. Went round the wall, top corner, bingo. And 74 is the Daryl Fitton number right now.
59.
Last 2 legs, it's been 74-74. 2 different ways, only 5 darts used. Sensational from the Dazzler.
60.
And all of a sudden, he's in a position here that if he holds his throw, he's only 1 leg away.
$99.
Scott Waits or Danny Nopper, the 6th and 3rd seeds respectively, are the players that would lie in wait. Their matches tonight. It's the last of the 4 men's quarterfinals tonight. So Daryl knows he's going to have a much longer break than whoever he will play against, providing he can get over the line from here, of course.
78.
It's a big factor, that, in my opinion. Huge factor. Daryl's a little bit older in years than some of the guys left in the tournament. Having that extra break would be massive.
140.
He's not there yet. He's still got to get over the line here.
$47.
Just been a shaky leg by the standards he's put up over the last half hour or so, and DeVos can smell an opening.
And both darts there crept to the right-hand side of the target. sneaks one in. And he leaves the finish that we saw from Darius Labanauskas last night. That really did bring the crowd to its feet.
58. Gert, you require 132.
Is he going to go bull, double 16? It's not the only way to see off 132. Treble 19. Bullseye for a 132.
107.
A fraction away, but a miss is as good as a mile potentially. He probably will be back.
One down. Oh, went to smack it into the first one.
140.
That's what he was trying to do.
25.
With DeVos. 17 for double 4. Yeah, that's nice and clean.
Second there. Gert DeVos.
Confidence building visit. And
Third
another
leg,
break of
it's
throw.
Gert to throw first. Game on.
It's getting a bit old, that now. So many breaks of throw, and those stats are going down even more. DeVos has only held 38% of his legs that he's actually thrown first. Daryl Fitton on 46%.
83.
Incredible, isn't it? Old school darts stipulates
140.
hold your throw no matter what the cost. That's gone out the window here. Maybe the new schools just, you know, don't worry about throwing first, just win whatever you can.
Well, this game's had that kind of feeling about it, hasn't it? And this leg might go the same way. 2-ton 40s. Only fools and horses would bet on the result of this tournament.
115.
Daryl would give for another 140 here. It's not going to happen. Two trebles, but the wrong ones. And DeVos is right behind him.
And the advantage that Daryl had accrued in this leg has gone. Particularly after that treble with the third dart.
$58. Gert, you require 82.
Bullseye will be his first target. Single 17 leaves tops. For hold of throw.
62.
So now Fitton will be looking at the bullseye also.
125.
He wants the red bit. He wanted at least the green bit, so he could still have a chance to win the leg. Has to count on misses from DeVos.
Gert, you require 20.
It's a double 10 here for Gert DeVos. Now it's a big
Game
hole.
short in the third leg.
He's still in there fighting.
Fourth leg.
He won't go away, the Belgian.
Game on.
Look at the way those darts go in. You can see the kick of the flight to the left. We were talking about that valuable double 3 earlier on in the match that he eventually hit. That's why there was more room to the right-hand side of the double 3, because the flight kicks to the left at the end and shields the left, but opens up the right-hand side.
$140.
You can see from DeVos's action, it's very linear, straight up and down, very much like Danny Noppert. But the dart actually deviates in flight.
24.
Look at the flight kick to the left.
$57.
Disappointing 57, but Fitton's still in control of this leg. He's on a finish. Potential 12 darter.
$47.
Might be another one of those legs, providing Fitton takes care of business here. Sink or swim time for DeVos. Stay alive. Oh, your lakeside for 2017 will be over.
140.
Again, he looks to the heavens. 64. 6 starts to do it, to move within a leg of victory. Another single 16. And now double 16.
Game shot.
He's nearly there. He can see the finishing line. And it's almost within reach.
What a lovely finish. 3 beautiful darts. Everything in sequence.
81.
1 near the treble, 1 in the middle of the single, and 1 right in the double, as he wanted. This is what he wants now.
139.
Heavy scoring might be enough to get him over the line in this leg.
De Vos has to hold his throw here, and he's managed it only 6 times out of 14.
133.
Excellent shift of focus across the 18s, hits the treble.
58. $57.
Afternoon, Moses. Thou shalt not miss a big double in this leg. That seems to be the 11th commandment for both of these two here.
And Moses can part the Red Sea, but he can't part a red treble. Let's see if these dart players can.
43.
It's an opportunity De Vos has presented to him. He needs trebles, needs them now. He's going to stay there for half a treble 20 bed.
55.
It's a chance, but it's a very big shot.
$95.
Well, these are match darts here for Daryl Fitton. 164 to reach the semi-final for the first time in 8 years. Another one of those. Just the wrong side of the wire would have left him a shot at ball. So he knows De Vos will be back. And De Vos has a chance to halve the deficit and get back to 4-3.
What does he want to do? Treble 20 leaves double 19, but he might go 18s to square it up. Sensible
84.
dart, in my opinion, because if De Vos doesn't hit this 92, he'd much rather look at 80.
Huge visit to the hockey for Kurt De Vos. Double 16 for the set to stay alive.
Game
Nerveless.
shot and the 7th set. Kurt De Vos.
When you need brilliance
Set, first
and you need guts, De Vos delivers. Could have gone the bullseye. A lot of people would have done that. 25-17 bull 10 double 16. De Vos backed himself.
46.
What a beautiful shot of that treble 20, and that double 16 was never in doubt.
$83.
He never knows when he's beaten. There's one of his potential opponents tomorrow, Danny Nopper, in action last thing tonight, just acclimatising himself back to the arena after an immensely impressive performance last night, beating Richard Veenstra 4-0 at the expense of just 2 legs. But hoping to be part of a very select band of players to win the championship here at Lakeside on their debut.
And the last set went with throw. That's rare. It's about as rare as a Cleveland Browns winning season. Trust me, that's very rare.
Let me just Just to reiterate the situation in terms of the match, it's the best of 9 sets. So as you can see at the bottom of your picture, the first to 5 is victorious. DeVos clearly then has to win this set.
140.
That's better from Darrell.
We were talking in the break, weren't we, Jim? You still fancy DeVos. There's just something about this game. It has got the inklings of it's not going to go away just yet. Here's one of the reasons why. Fitton's still got a chance at this 170. He's still got a chance at this 170. He gets it for a £5 grand bonus. He's got at least a share of it now. Glenn Durant has had his pockets picked.
Top of the shot finish from Darrell Fitton, and what a time to get it. A 170 checkout. Wow. Immaculate timing from the Dazzler.
180.
Voss replies with a maximum, but the 170 is something that will live with Darrell Fitton for a long time. His first on the Lakeside stage.
96.
In 15 years. What a time to get it as well for a holder throw under pressure. DeVos can't follow up the 200th 180 of the week with anything more than 23. What a dart.
Gorgeous, gorgeous stuff from the Dazzler. And you don't get a nickname like that for nothing. What a time to do it. When DeVos had that leg by the neck.
£5 grand bonus for the highest checkout of the week.
62.
Obviously that can't be beaten. It will be shared between all the players that end up with one, but he knows that he's got a few more quid in the back pocket than he had 2 or 3 minutes ago.
96.
In the context of that leg, that was like being down a few rounds in a boxing match, and then all of a sudden Gennady Golovkin hits you with a left hook. It was just thunderous.
85.
How is DeVos going to come back?
It's all looking a bit rocky for him now.
$59.
He's in control of this leg, though.
151.
Treble 19, treble 18. Moves across to the 20s, at least that was his target, and again he can't hit it. That's been one of the features of his game, missing the singles for set-up shots. Now Fitton on a 150 this time. Double 15. Couldn't quite follow the 170 with a 150.
The score was 76.
I've seen Simon Whitlock do that before in a single set with a 170 and a 150. That would have been exactly the same route. But now DeVos under pressure. Tops it is for 1-1 in this set.
55.
Pulled it. Visibly pulled it short. So Fitton comes back for double 15.
3 leaves double 6.
18.
A chance.
A
Chance to break the throw. Will he be back? 20 left here. Double 10 here for Gert de Vos. Double 5.
Game shot on the second leg. Gert de Vos.
And Gert de Vos this time able to hold his nerve when he had to, and there was no margin for error. And Fitton stays 2 legs away from glory.
55.
Just keeps you guessing this match, doesn't it? You think Fitton's got it. And this is a vital shot, and then DeVos comes back.
140.
What more is this match going to deliver? We've had a near miss on a 9-darter, a 170 finish, lots of missed darts at doubles, more breaks
41.
than I can possibly poke a stick at.
Well, are we going to see the most remarkable
23.
comeback? Or will the 170 from Darryl Fitton be the overriding memory of this particular match, and one of the most overriding memories of the week?
59.
Saw the first one go in. Here's the second into the treble 20 for that 170 finish. A finish that could have broken the heart of Gert de Vos and broken his resistance as well. I wonder what was going through the Belgian's
41.
mind when this hit.
That bullseye is a very good indication of just how upright the darts are of Darryl Fitton. Good 140 from Fitton,
140.
and a great celebration which brought the crowd to its feet.
I sense that perhaps Gert thinks his race might be run here. 23, 41, 42 in his last 3 visits to the Oki. And Fitton taking control brilliantly.
134.
Maybe some of the adrenaline has just left his arm. You do need that, especially in games like this. You just need that extra 2 or 3% from somewhere. He's saying to himself, come on, arm, don't let me down now.
Only requires 72.
Tops now to move within a leg of victory.
52. Gert, you require 160.
160 for Gert de Vos. A number of times that first dart is just falling south of the target. Recovered well, and he has put pressure on Darryl Fitton's double 10 here. Double 5. He's missed. 3 darts at double 16 here for de Vos, who's composing himself, not hurrying back to the Oki, collecting his thoughts. There was that little squint again. Double 16 is his target for a 2-1 lead in the 8th.
Game shot, and
It's been kind to him, double 16 in key times in this match, and Darryl Fitton, if by some way he manages to lose this match, he will think, why did I miss so many darts at doubles?
%28% he's batting at in terms of the doubles today. That is better than his round 2 victory against Pip Blackwell, where he came from a set down and only hit 22% of his doubles. Even the 28% he's on today is something that will give him a huge sense of frustration. And after the opening visits to the Oki in this
60.
leg, it's a big advantage to Gert de Vos, who, if he can hold here, has got it back to 4-4.
Darryl's had 19 more shots at a double than Gert.
96.
And in these kind of matches, that is an eternity. In modern standards, 19 more shots at a double
79.
usually equates to about 8 more legs. That's a lot of darts.
Just to go back up on the point you were making about match play and set play dart earlier. If this was match play, it would be 16 each at this stage. There is nothing between them, and if de Vos wins this leg, and there's nothing between them on the scoreboard, they'll walk off the stage, collect their thoughts before coming back for a decider.
16 all's a good game of darts in any language, whether it be English
95. Gert, you require
Flemish.
127.
French, Dutch, you name it.
70 left. Single 20 leaves tops.
87.
And he'll be back with set darts in his hand in a moment. Remember, he did miss 3 set darts in the third set for a 2-1 lead. He went 2-1 down then. Can't afford to miss these.
140.
No, we can't.
Gert, you require 40.
To go to a break and a last set. Double top. There it is. We're going all the way on Friday the 13th.
Darryl Fitton was 4-2 up. Gert de Vos needed to win 3 sets in a row. Well, he's won the first 2. What's going through the minds of the respective players as they leave the stage here? Will the interval be at a bad time for de Vos? We'll find out the concluding set next as Fitton looks for his first semi in 8 years. It's 4 each.
What a match. A ton 70 from the Dazzler, but somehow de Vos has forced this to go all the way. The decider live after the break. Well, we hope you're enjoying this match live on Channel 4. And how on earth do you pick a winner from this one? De Vos, well, maybe he's got the momentum from 4-2 down to draw level, but the Dazzler has shown patches of absolute brilliance with a 170 checkout, tickling a 9-darter. It's all to play for. 1 set for a place in the World Championship semi-finals. Boys, over to you in the box.
Well, if the last couple of hours are anything to go by, we're in for the most dramatic conclusion here. 8 sets of pulsating darts.
9th and final set. First leg is Gert to throw first. Game on.
And before a dart was thrown this afternoon, Gert de Vos was a favourite. And he's now almost exactly the same price as he was when the players were in the practice room at 10 o'clock this morning. So we've seen 8 sets, thriller-minute darts. And we're still no closer to knowing exactly what's going to happen. Here's Darryl Fitton trying to weigh in. What a start to this deciding set.
That was a heavyweight weigh-in from a heavyweight dart player. If you notice, just before a dart was thrown in this set, Jim, no tap of the knuckles here.
121.
It's get on with the darts in this final 9th set.
A mere 4 perfect darts at the start of this leg for Darryl, who had 7 earlier in the game. And just missed the treble 19 as he looked to take out the 141 for a 9-dart finish.
This isn't bad either.
180.
And this is the time of the match where the long practice sessions come into play. We've been playing a long time.
140. Gert, you require 60.
No such thing as darts fitness. Well, try playing darts for this long. Let's see who's got the sorest arm. De Vos for the first leg of this set. It's great.
Shot on the first leg.
It's a really, really good shot. Get the feeling he's pointing at Jackie.
Game on.
An 11-darter. His first of the match. Darryl had one back in the third set.
140.
There's been no let-up in the intensity. Gert de Vos
93.
ahead in the match for the very first time.
$140.
Darryl Fitton's come to play in this set. 4 140s already. Maybe a couple of. One of them was a 180 and there's another ton, but that's good scoring.
$135.
And he follows 2 140s with a 135. Darryl knows this is his opportunity.
86.
Place in the last 4, and he's not going to let it pass him by. Single 16 here, will set 54. It up nicely with Gert back on 284.
Imagine what it's like being a Daryl Fitton fan today. Fingernails gone, nerves shredded.
23. Darryl, you require 32.
Get over their knuckles. Double 16.
Game
1-1 in the decider.
Daryl Fitton. Third leg, it's Gert to throw first.
Well, they'll be hoping that the nails are going to grow back by tomorrow so they can bite them again. There's a wide from DeVos.
25.
Had so many matches this week, Paul, where there has been a swing where a player has had a big lead and has not quite been able to get over the line, and as soon as his opponent starts coming back, all the momentum is unstoppable. When you're in that position, and Darryl's in that position here effectively with a 4-2 lead having become 4-4, how do you clear your head?
89.
How do you just keep taking on the board rather than your opponent?
It's difficult sometimes. I was always an advocate of just don't look at your opponent. Keep looking at what you're going for, keep breathing, and just keep doing what you're doing, because what you're doing in this set with Daryl Fitton is you're playing well. So whatever you're doing up there, just keep doing it.
140.
Unless we go to a deciding 11th leg in this set,
60.
It has to be a break to win it. And Darryl, a little bit angry with himself that he didn't get a treble there to leave himself on a finish. But he's got an outstanding chance of taking the break here, potentially. DeVos doing everything he can to negate that advantage. That's a well-timed 180.
Darryl's kicking himself for not going for the bullseye in the last dart, because at 25 would have left him 167. This way, DeVos definitely gets a shot.
60. Gert, you require 67.
To get his nose ahead. 10 for tops. And Gert DeVos moves within one leg of victory from such an unlikely position. And it's another test of Daryl Fitton's resolve here. Has to win this leg or the lights are going out on the Dazzler.
100.
How many times is the top right-hand corner of that double top going to be hit? DeVos has done it twice. Fitton's done it one memorable time. Key shots. And DeVos all of a sudden is looking forward, and he can close this match out in this leg.
The scoring has increased as the game has gone on at vital times. DeVos has hit a fair few of those ones and treble ones.
41.
Is there a twist in the tail? There could well be, because Darryl's not giving up.
125.
That's okay, because you've got to take that odd number off eventually. He's just done that, and he's way in front.
94. Darryl, you require 136.
136 to tie it up again. Can't be done now. 128 left.
68.
Really good recovery.
When you get down to the nitty-gritty, and you get a little nod of the head like that from Fitton, 68's a good scores. 68 to leave 68. DeVos needs bare minimum a ton.
81.
Darryl,
you require
gives
68.
Darryl some breathing room.
Because he's got 6 starts here. Single 16, leaves double 16. 4 sets all, 2 legs all. They still cannot not be separated.
Ladies and gentlemen, with the score now 4 sets all and 2 legs all, a reminder that the final set must be won by 2 clear legs. Should the score reach 5 legs all, the 11th leg will be sudden death. 5th leg, it's Gert to throw first. Game on.
Nick Rolls, the referee, just explaining the match situation. But you have to be 2 legs clear to win the game. They still haven't got to that stage. By 5 legs all, we go to a deciding 11th leg. Friendly little punch. The game has been played in good spirit. I think these 2 adversaries are the closest
96.
friends that there are on the tour. No animosity or antipathy between them in me saying that, but the game has been played in good spirit, no doubt about that.
83.
Absolutely right. Been a really good afternoon so far. But for the confidence of Daryl Fitton, hitting that 68 with no misses at doubles was enormous.
96.
Lipton took stuff, and I've said it on many occasions in the past. Tons are now world class.
'58.
Well, there have been so many breaks of throw, as we've been saying, although those breaks have disappeared as the game has gone on.
96.
Lots of them early on, not so many since. They're both batting above 50% now in terms of their ability to hold with the darts.
42.
Darryl with an opportunity here. He has effectively got the darts back. 5 ahead plus these. And a couple of trebles. He really put the pressure on. Will he hit one with his covering dart?
59.
No. He is, though, on a finish.
This knowledgeable crowd here know all the permutations. They know that 1 treble in that visit would have put him in a huge position. But the trebles are going to DeVos here. But only one of them.
Daryl, you require 154.
2 treble 19s would have left tops. What's he going to leave himself? Might go bullseye here, you know. He's going to go down for treble 19 again, is he?
58. Gert, you require 118.
118 then for Gert DeVos. Hits the treble 20 with his first start. Single 18 leaves him tops. And he's just gone a little bit lower than the bed.
96.
20 left, 96 here for Daryl Fitton. And the treble 20 leaves him double 18. Just needs to come down a little bit. He's hit it!
Short on the 5th leg. Daryl Fitton.
That's the break. It's a monumental break for Daryl Fitton.
Daryl to throw first.
He's a leg away
Game on.
from the match. Second time he's been in this position. Last time was in the deciding leg of the 7th. DeVos won that.
66.
Two huge finishes, 68 and 96. Have put Daryl Fitton on the verge of winning this contest.
99.
DeVos on 402. Fitton on 435. What's going to happen? Might know a little bit more if he hits this.
140.
140 there for Daryl Fitton. 295 against Isnay. 402 for DeVos.
117.
2 excellent treble 19s takes him down to 285. Fitton on 295. Two treble 20s. And just a little bit of noise from the crowd. Look at this, on for a maximum.
140.
Shade away.
It's looking good for Fitton now. It's
60.
looking very good.
Darryl, you require 155.
This set, Daryl Fitton has showed a lot of bottle. Treble 19, but double 19. He's going to lay up.
127.
I think the referee was expecting him to go for it. He must like double 14 because he's going to come back for it, Jim.
Double 14 for the match when he returns in a moment. All DeVos can do is take these out of the board, walk back to his mark and hope he gets another chance. Double 14 for the match. He's there! Daryl Fitton over the line into the semi-final for the first time in 8 years. He's rolled back the years with his performance over the last few months. He's brought that form to the lakeside stage. Could so easily have crumbled when a 4-2 lead became a 4-4 scoreline, but he's got over the line. He's won 5-4. Daryl Fitton is through to the semi-finals.
It's dreamland for the Dazzler and heartache for DeVos. He managed to get it back to all square, but it was not to be in the end. And it was pure madness from Fitton, and we'll get to see it all again in the semis. Welcome back. Well, we had a funny feeling this would be good, but surely not this good. The Dazzler impressed everybody there. A huge standing ovation in the end. Double 14, and he's into his first semi-final for 8 years. Nice embrace between the two men. It was a match that was played in great spirit, and we are delighted to have the big man up here on the balcony with us, Daryl. Of all the great performances you've produced over the years, that has got to be right up near the very top, surely.
Yeah, possibly one of my best performances, but it was the game was so up and down. I broke Gert on every set, and that's what I set out to do. I break him early, win my set. It just wasn't happening. And then 2 sets in front, I think I've got him here, and then I was surprised he went for the 92 with a treble 20, and that sort of shocked me a bit. He got it in 2, and I thought, my head went down a little bit then. No, I wasn't bothered going that way, but I thought really would have gone for the ball. Well, I got through in the end anyway.
How crucial was the end of the 6th set? Because you could have gone in at 3-all, but you just about got over the line for a 4-2 lead. These were huge moments at that point in the match.
Yeah, the 74, yeah. I've been hitting the double 16. I've been practicing. I can't miss it, but I prefer tops. And I know against Pitt Blackwell, I played tops was miles away. But as I come back after the break, every time I threw my darts at the board, it seemed to be really high. Or I don't know if I was practicing on a low board out there, or I don't know. But like you say, crucial, that 74 finish in 2. And I didn't fancy the double top, actually, so...
Right, we've got to talk you through, or you can talk us through, that 170, a moment of perfection up there on the hockey. That was fantastic.
Well, I think it was after Gert's...
Look at those celebrations, though, Daryl. Absolutely amazing.
Only problem is I don't like letting my aggression out, because it takes me a bit to get it going again. But it was... Gert was on 188, so it was really crucial. So I think that could have changed the match, but then I let him back in and up and down. And
Paul, let's bring you in. You must have enjoyed that from the commentary box. I mean, 4-2 up, we thought he's within touching distance here. He's over the line. But all credit to Gert de Vos for turning that into such a dramatic conclusion.
Yeah, Gert de Vos definitely came to the table today. There were parts of the match where he just wouldn't give in, but Darryl, as great as the 170 was, I'm sure we all show the emotion when we hit that shot. But for me, there were some finishes in there that were really key. 274 checkouts, a 96 and a 68. They were just incredible 2-dot or 3-dot combos. And was it that eventually gave you enough of a cushion to get across the line?
Well, I think so, yeah. I think my finishing was quite good, considering the way, I missed the last game, 47 darts. So I was practicing last night on my doubles, on my combinations, but not my big finishes, on my small finishes, because they're more important, because the 170s, 161s don't win the games. It's the, the double tops or the short combinations, 40s to 50s. So
you didn't fancy the 155 for the match?
No, because I was shaking too much. That's why it went in the 10 instead of the 6.
We could talk about it all day, guys. It takes two men to make a great match. Gert de Vos will be disappointed, but no reason to feel as though he didn't contribute to that match. He made a mammoth effort to get over the line. He's now backstage with Danny.
So, Gert, matches don't come much closer than that, do they?
No, I know Darryl very well. In the beginning, I felt the pressure to win because all the bunches are behind me. That's quite difficult.
Darren went 2 sets up, but you had an epic comeback. Was there a moment when you felt like you had the match in your grasp?
Yeah, I thought so. About 4-4. I started with 12 daughters, so I was thinking I win the match. Oh, he is incredible. His play was playing well.
And you was both struggling with some of those doubles during the match as well today.
Yeah, in the beginning I was, like I said, I felt the pressure from Belgium because they all sent me a message, yeah, you need to win, you need to win. That was my problem in the beginning.
Well, I know no consolation, Gert, but that was a fantastic match, and I'm sure we'll see you back on this stage again.
I hope so. I play well now. I practice a lot, so we'll see you later.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, he deserves to bounce back from that because it really was such a great confrontation. Right, Darryl, back on to you then. You're over the line. First of all, you need an orange juice and a little sit down. Any preference, Scott Waits or Danny Noppert in the semis? Or are you just happy to be back after 8 years?
Yeah, I'm happy to be back in the semi-finals, and the semi-finals allows you to come back to the Lakeside guaranteed next year. So there's a few tournaments where I might miss this year. And try and relax and spend a bit of time at home with the family. So that was my main aim, to get that far. And then if I get the next step, it's Grand Slam. Perfect, that would be great. But I'm not thinking about that anymore. Forget that, I didn't say that.
Yeah. Well, just enjoy the moment, Darryl. I know you'll be signing about 554 autographs between now and getting back to the practice area. Well done, we'll see you in the semis.
Thanks very much.
Wow, one match down. 2 live ones still to come here on Channel 4. It's a cracking afternoon of live darts. Still to come after surviving a first-round scare last Sunday. Martin Adams looks to be back in the groove. Here he is bidding for an 11th Lakeside semi. Jamie Hughes had his first taste of the top 4 last year. He eventually ran out of steam against Waits, but that run gave him the belief he can be back at the top. And coming next, the first semi-final in the Women's World Championship. Aileen de Graaf beat Trina Gulliver on her favourite stage. Now another champion lies in wait. Lisa Ashton, twice a winner. And she take one step closer to a hat-trick of world crowns.